And so let me break down how this works, okay? And there's religion is a reason as well, because it's a mind virus, and I'll tell you why. Your brain is like a computer, okay? Mind is like the internet. There's one internet. There's one collective consciousness. But we process this mind individually through what we call personality. Okay? Your personality is deemed by your past experiences, which modulate and dictate and regulate your present mode of psychology. So, for example, there's one Facebook, there's one Instagram. It's not 50 different, but it's billions of users, billions of profiles, aka billions of different individual psychological modules expressing themselves. So there's one mind. There's different individual processing methods to how people use this mind. Some don't use their mind at all. And this is why you see dumb shit happening in the world. Some people don't use God consciousness. Some people use artificial intelligence that they believe is mind, but it's really egotistical and artificial means of reality. And so with that being said, let me give you an example of you not using your mind. Using your mind would be, the universe did not put cigarettes here, okay? So I'm stressed out, so I'm gonna go do something, jog or work out or use a natural means to get rid of the feeling I'm having. Not using your mind, but I'm stressed out, I'm gonna go smoke a cigarette, because that's what stressed out people do. No, that's called artificial intelligence, because cigarettes are artificial products, okay? I think that is intelligent to use that to gain an intelligent outcome is called artificial intelligence. So you can take that understanding, people do this shit every day. I don't feel beautiful, so I'm going to buy an artificial product to put it on my natural self, because I want a natural feeling from an artificial product. So you can actually find out if you're using your mind or not. But getting back on point and back on task, when we talking about manifesting your reality, the same way your phone don't have no signal and you can't make a phone call, it's the same. You can't manifest your reality. Now I made some points earlier about not only generating but maintaining your frequency. Now, your aura, right? We can say aura, we can say whatever you want to call it. But for scientific means, so that research is called a biofield, okay? So your biofield, produced by your biological self. Now, let me give you the makeup. When you first born, your cells are the size of a dot at the end of a sentence, aka a period, okay? Now, these cells eventually turn into trillions of cells, which make up who we are today. Now, what you don't know is that each of these cells have an electrical currency, which is more powerful than a bolt of light. So you as a human being is more powerful than a bolt. So think of that one cell you started off of and the trillions of cells that turned into as you're sitting here watching this video, and just for magnetism, okay, and more electrical power surging through it than a lightning thunderbolt. Now you take that understanding and multiply that by the trillions and trillions of cells you're made up of, then you can fully understand how powerful you are. You're supposed to draw energy from these cells via oxygen, okay? But a lot of people don't breathe or eat correctly, okay? And I want to go into that.
And that's pretty powerful. I mean, really, really powerful. Just taking a moment to breathe and really just, inhale and exhale, because air is universal energy. A lot of times when I'm spending time in solitude, I just sit there and breathe in deeply, breathing in all of the universe, all of the energy, breathing in all of the positive things that I desire while manifesting. And when I'm breathing out through my mouth, just letting go of all of the tension, all of the stress, all of the worry, everything. But nevertheless, I like to put positivity out into the universe, positive vibes. I'm all about good energy. And doing so, I like to start this day off by putting positive vibes out there. I like to read from my daily book of inspiration. Happy Monday. Happy new week. Hopefully weekend. I'm ready for this week. The month is almost over with. September has been going pretty fast. Happy birthday to all the September babies, all of the Virgos out there. Libra season's coming up pretty soon. Today is September the 22nd, Monday, September the 22nd, 2025. And this is the reading for today, your daily inspiration. Trust me and refuse to worry, for I am your strength and song. You are feeling wobbly this morning, looking at difficult times looming ahead, measuring them against your own strength. However, they are not today's task, or even tomorrow's. So leave them in the future and come home to the present, where you will find me waiting for you, since I am your strength. I can empower you to handle each task as it comes, because I am your song. I can give you joy as you walk alongside me. Keep bringing your mind back to the present moment. Along all my creatures, only humans can anticipate future events. This ability is a blessing, but it becomes a curse whenever it is misused. If you use your magnificent mind to worry about tomorrow, you cloak yourself in dark unbelief. However, when the hope of heaven fills your thoughts, the light of my present envelops you. Though heaven is future, it is also present tense. As you walk in light with me, you have one foot on earth and one foot in heaven. And this reading was inspired from the book of Exodus, chapter 15, verse 2, 2 Corinthians, chapter 10, verse 5, and last but never the least, the book of Hebrews, chapter 10, verse 23. And that is the reading for today of September the 22nd, 2025. Being present in the present moment, receiving Christ's mindset. This present moment is also how you manifest tomorrow's desires, one moment at a time. Being aware is to be alive. I'm happy just to be on this journey. Jesus Calling, Enjoying Peace in His Presence by Sarah Young. That is the book I was reading from. This year I was going to enjoy peace in His presence, getting to know Christ Jesus this way, picking up my cross and carrying on, and sharing His word with His believers. And those of you who don't know, getting to witness Christ. Today is our 3rd year anniversary. Teenager is 3 years old. Currently running a 90-day challenge. If you guys want to embark on the journey of the passive income online through digital marketing for beginners, a step-by-step blueprint. If you guys are looking for live mentorship, if you want to learn how to start your own online business from launch to profit in 7 days, this 90-day challenge is for you. All you need is Wi-Fi, a cell phone, and 2 hours a day to learn these high-income earning skills. Nevertheless, check this out. Got something for you really quick. And we'll get right back into this video. For this opportunity you don't want to miss out on. These IPOs, they make a lot of money. And this one I just got into, but you can get into it while it's there for the cheap. It's like $14. Now it's already at $15.40. This launched on the 19th. So yeah, you want to be a part of that. Then look at this one, it's already up 81%. Started off at $25. They already up $20, and that was on the 11th. So yeah, stuff like this. You don't want to miss out on these moves. That was at $25. This one as well. They was on $37. Now they up 67. $30 increase. But nevertheless, that's what I really want to show y'all. All right, yeah. So everything's dropping. This is the perfect time to get in. Oh, yeah, here they go down here. For some reason, everything's been going down. Really want to keep an eye on this one right here. Because I'm thinking they're going to hit. Let me just pull it up. This the perfect time to get a few million of these. That's the Peppy coin. And let me show you, if you was to buy like $13 worth, you'll have 1,377,166 at $13.51. But I'm not gonna buy yet because look, let's go back 20 years. Excuse. So October, September, it dropped as low as 813. September 23, which is tomorrow. And then before it had its big move, and at that price, with $13, you could buy at least like 2 million or at least 1.7. So that's what I'm waiting on. Also, the IPOs, where they going up so much. So I'm waiting to see like around tomorrow night if it dropped to 813. Because right now its current price is 973. And it's been dropping too. Like look at this last day. What, last week? It's been tumbling down. So it's starting to, it's called data analyst. What I'm doing is grabbing bits and pieces of information and I'm analyzing it to see its history and what it may do. History usually repeats itself. So with that being correct, you can see it's working its way from around June. Try to get moved until July. Then start to tumble around July. For the past 3 months, it's been failing. Go back a year, well, 5 years. First July, yeah. So May, it was up, started falling, and kept falling until February. Yeah. So around May, since May has been falling off. Yeah, so around May is when it had it peak. And then it fall off until the middle of the year and come back up. It did the same thing. This last year around May, it had this big move and then it slowly tumbled for a few months until November 1st, where it had its last day. And you can see again, May, it had this big move again, and it's been slowly falling off until current. June, July. Slowly falling off until it hit its drop. It's gonna hit another drop around here. May even hit like around 6, 7. So I'm gonna wait it out. Yeah, around 6, 7, or 8. And then buy it back in and ride it out to the end of the year. No telling how high it might go, but I mean that's a nice little come up at the end of the year. And if you can get you a piece of these IPO. We up $1.63 right now. So I'll take this out in about a month, see how much it'll be, and then I'll buy more shares. Because around that time, it'll be around the end of October. Plus I'll be getting those free crypto coins that I was showing you off the phone. I'll show you that video after this if we even done watching this.
With that being said, not only do you have whatchamacallit, trillions of cells conducting this amount of energy, now you have a heart, which is 100,000 times more electromagnetically powerful than the brain, which we know through the brain. So your cellular biological self is producing electricity, your heart is producing electricity, causing your brain to produce electricity in the form of hertz frequencies, and all of this together is biologically creating an electromagnetic field, aka your sixth sense, okay? Your 5 physical senses help you process phenomena via taste, touch, sight, sound, smell. Your 6th sense, as I did a whole entire video on, helps you process phenomena via the electromagnetic grid. And so this is your biofield, the electromagnetic field produced by your biological self. Now, let's say you're eating properly and you're doing proper things. Okay, this field will be strong, okay? Watching this video, what's the number one of electricity? And give you 2 seconds to answer. Some of you just even said or thought water. You're wrong. Water is not the number one conductor of electricity. Don't worry, I once believed it too until I did proper research. Now, the reason that water conducts electricity, okay, the minerals in it. Now, the thing about minerals is, once again, it's an oxymoron word. It's just like the analogy I gave. If I say gun, what kind of gun? A BB gun, pop gun, cap gun, water gun, firearm? What kind of gun? Nail gun? If I say mineral, a mineral can be organic or inorganic. Water conducts electricity when it has metals in it, okay? That's an inorganic mineral to the body that the body cannot break down. So we have even some forms are unnatural, some forms of rocks are natural minerals. Let's just say even a natural mineral. Do you go in your backyard and fucking eat rocks? No, because your body cannot biologically degrade and digest a rock. So we understand that when water contains minerals that are not supposed to be there, and these are metal, okay, the metal particles is what is conducting the electricity. When you drink pure water that has 0 contaminants within it, it does not conduct electricity. You know, right now, get you some motherfucking water, okay, dilute it, okay, take you a wire, okay, conduct some electricity in a light bulb at the other end of that wire, put it in the water, and the light bulb will not light up as long as that water has 0. And so the reason that your body conducts electricity is because you have natural minerals and metals in your body, such as iron in your blood, etc. And so this is how your body is actually helping to conduct your electrical charge, even though you're made up of 85% water. So now, why is this important? Not only are you supposed to eat alkaline foods, alkaline is just a word that denotes foods that contain an electrical charge. Okay, that's what alkaline is. So you're supposed to eat foods that contain an electrical charge, okay, and then drink water which sustains your electrical charge. Not contaminated water, but sustaining water. And so that being said, you're supposed to maintain your electrical charge, not just through dietary means, okay, but through relationship means, okay? Not just relationships with yourself, psychologically, but with places and things, okay, aka nouns. Because you're supposed to be able to draw inspiration not from yourself, but from others around you as well as history. Inspiration, inner spirit, inner spiral. So with that being said, when we're talking about inspiration, okay, we're talking about your inner frequency, your inner spiral, your spirit, okay? So you're a person, okay? A person is a percentage of the sun. We know that the sun is a giant ball of electromagnetism, which vibrates into physical form. And so that being said, you are a percentage of this of this electromagnetism. And so that being said, you have so much energy available to you that you just fully waste. Now, before I go in science, I have to give you more of a blueprint so you understand how powerful you are as a human being. There's a graph called an electrosomnographic scanner. And this graph calculated the minimum difference of a human's aura, a biofield, into where it can stretch in length. And the minimum was 1 mile, and the maximum was 3,100 miles. People who got strong auras or strong spirits, they walk in a room, their presence is felt. And people that's timid, who don't got strong spirits, that when they walk in the room, their presence ain't 3,100 miles away. That's 3,100 miles away. So understand your actual power as a humanoid entity. And so now we want to talk about why you're not manifesting things in your life. Because out of all of this power that you have, okay, it's channeled out of the pineal gland. And so, excuse me, what's happening is once Kundalini energy circumnavigates up the spine, it actually pushes the pineal gland open like a door. And there's a nerve tract in your brain called the neuromelanin nerve tract, which actually makes liquidized melanin. And this liquidized melanin gets stored in the third ventricle of the brain. So once the Kundalini energy pushes open the pineal gland, this liquidized melanin secretes into the fourth ventricle of the brain and stimulates the brain. But more importantly, it's what you call dipole antennas, which are melanated T receptors located in between the internal and external layers of your skull. Hence, this is why they call your hair your antennas, because your hair is actually an extension of these dipole antennas. This is why when you pull your hair and you feel that nerve and it hurt, that's your dipole antenna. And so what's happening is, boom, when you got all this electromagnetic vibrancy channeled out of your pineal gland upon the activation of Kundalini energy and the stimulation of neuromelanin. And so now your dipole antennas is actually what will make you more psychic, and this is what push your brain in delta, this is what allows channel, etc. And so now why is it important? Your dipole antennas is what give you a direct communication with the cosmos. So the reason that you're not able to manifest is because people and places and things as well as you yourself is low your level of vibrancy and frequency. So not only are you not channeling your Kundalini energy, even if you are, your signal is not strong enough. Okay? So let's say out of a scale of 1 of the power of your biofield, aka the signals on your phone, you don't got full about. Nigga, you barely got 1, because everything you do is poisonous to your own consciousness. And so we are lowering level. If you got a negative person around you all day, or you have an energy vampire, or you got somebody that's sucking you all day, they're taking energy from you. And so we give energy to everything else but our own self and focusing on our own self. And this is why religion is such a poison, because religion actually usurps your ability to manifest your own reality, because the way the universe works is the universe reacts to you. So the left hemisphere of your brain is is positive, okay? That's your masculine. And the right hemisphere of your brain is negative. That's your feminine. So your brain is a magnet, okay? Negative, positive charge, masculine, feminine. And so what's happening is the universe, your brain works like a magnet, and the universe does not act upon you. It reacts upon you. So let me give you an example. If I don't like, I gave this example before, I'm going to give it again. If I don't like this color yellow behind, okay? The universe didn't tell me not to like yellow. I told the universe I didn't like yellow, and the universe presented a cognition of that reality which fits my understanding. So the universe is reacting on you. It's not acting on you. What religion does is it tells you there's a guy in the sky outside yourself. And so what's happening is you get all of this charge up, get all of this inspiration, and then instead of taking your life in your own hands, okay, what you do is you say, well, everything happens for a reason, and it's all God's plan, and all of the other shit excuses that y'all use to not be responsible for your own destiny. And so what's happening is you being told not to make a phone call on your phone because somebody else gonna make the call for you, okay? And so your body is a cell phone, metaphorically speaking, and your thoughts and your whatever you want to do, think of that as like a text message or a phone call. Now could you imagine waiting on me to call another motherfucking place for you to check on your own job application? You better call that motherfucking place yourself and check on the status of your app. Don't wait. What you waiting on people? So could you imagine living life waiting on a guy to manifest your motherfucking reality for you? And so now religion is why. That's why religion is called a mind virus, because your brain is a computer and your mind is the internet. And religion is telling you that you can't use your internet because somebody else is using the internet for you. So whatever that's like you can't choose what you Google. Google choose what the fuck you see for the day. That's what religion is basically telling you. Everything is in God's plan. You don't have no control over anything that happens in your life is God's reason. Instead of you saying, you know what? I have the power to attract in my life what I want versus going to look. And so this is why a lot of people are not manifesting what they want, because you don't understand how the universe works. Okay? You don't chase. You attract your dreams. You don't chase a person. You don't catch. You attract a fish. Nobody goes fishing and motherfucking chases the fish. You make the fish come to you. Okay? So this is how the universe works. You don't make your dreams and goals something that you chase. You prepare yourself to attract that to you. Okay? The motherfucking nobody goes looking for the NFL. The NFL goes looking for the best player. All you gotta do is prepare yourself to make sure the NFL is ready to see you. Nobody goes looking for boxing. Nobody calls HBO and says, hey, good ass boxer, and you need to come look at me in my gym. No, you knock motherfuckers out. Prepare yourself to be one of the best boxers in this decade, and HBO gonna call you. And so that being said, this is where the universe works. And so people not missing their dreams because for one, psychologically, you chase something when you don't realize it's not to chase, this to attract. A lot of people can't find the ideal partner because they chasing and looking for some shit when all you gotta do is become the type of person that you see in that type of relationship, and you'll attract the type of person that see themselves in that type of relationship. So it's the universe is on the law of attraction. It's reactionary. It's not actionary. Now bringing that back to the science. Let's say even if you got that science down, you still may not be powerful enough to send your thoughts out, or you still may not be prepared enough to have these thoughts answered upon. Because I did a video on dietary manipulation, okay, the demonic agenda of dietary manipulation, where we eating foods and we don't realize these foods got aborted fetuses in them, human blood in it, etc., etc. So now, spiritually, we trying to access the spiritual plane to manifest the reality, but we not coming back as we left. So you left the spiritual plane pure, and you reincarnated as a child. And then 18 years later, let's say you deemed an adult in America, now you getting into meditation, you getting conscious, but you've been eating McDonald's all these years, and you are undercover and you don't know that it's aborted fetuses in the damn pop and the damn food. So now you trying to go back to the spiritual plane and make a request, but you coming back as a fucking cannibal. Okay, you coming back as a demonic entity. So the outcome that you're trying to manifest is not available to you in that form, because the frequency and the beings that you try. Maybe if you was talking to Satan, you know, hypothetically speaking, I'm just saying Satan because some people blame the devil on being Satan when Satan is just a imaginary character. But you know, for laying terms, if you was talking to Satan or whatever devil you believe in, okay, maybe your motherfucking wit, you might get prayer because you to be a demon.
No, I ain't gonna sit here and say that he don't exist, God don't exist, whatever you want to call him, however you want to label. I'm not gonna say that because I do believe they do exist. What I will say is you do align yourself with that, and you know you are the children of your work. If you call on him, you know what he just said, and you know it is what it is. That's why all these occults are so popular nowadays. All of this New Age witchcraft and all of this stuff, because Satan is real, and he's very so much giving people these thoughts to think that this stuff is a game and this stuff is a joke, but manifestation is real as well. And the way that you go about these things are serious, and that's why I play this, and that's why I show you these other things as well, because it's how you prepare yourself. Just like you said, it's about putting yourself in position I saw opportunity with this, and now I'm putting myself in position. And some things take time, you know. Some stuff not overnight, but nevertheless, like it is ways to come up in this world. You don't have to sell out. You don't have to be doing all of these type of things that they do out here nowadays. This is a free way to get on. Link in the bio. And it's about to happen, you know. History repeats itself. It's just if you're in position or not. And it's steady going down, like I said, too, like I thought. It's at 9.7, now it's 9.6. It's on its way back down. So yeah, I'm gonna just keep waiting. And just like I said, it's gonna be a time where the wait is over. But it's about taking action. Like you said, you know, you can sit there, you can pray, you can wait, but if you're not putting yourself in position, it's because you're not taking action. But patience is a virtue, you know. When the time is right, take that action. 90-day challenge. So yeah, it's about getting in position.
For 10 years. And they say, please make this happen in my life. You're going to be like, get the fuck out of here with your baby eating ass. Because that's all you see is frequency. You don't speak language. Now, if I was the devil and you came to me and said, make this happen, I might say, yeah, I'm going to make that happen because I'm demonic shit. And so a lot of the times, not only is our vibrancy low because people are negative or not inspiring us, we not inspiring ourselves, TV's not inspiring us. So not only do we got a low we got low bars on the cell phone ain't even the same no more because the carrier just switched service. You went from an angelic service to a goddamn demonic service. Okay, you went from T-Mobile to goddamn Cricket. And so that being said, we not manifesting our dreams simply because we don't understand the attraction versus the law of chasing. Okay, chasing is illusionary. We don't understand the power that we actually contain, that we actually can channel to cause an effect. Because now you might say, how do you know that the universe is reality? You are a light being. Melanin is solidified sunlight. And so with that being said, photons, not protons with PR, photons with PH. Photons, okay, are molecules found only at the tip of the sun ray. A photon is matter and antimatter combined into one, aka spiritual and physical, aka physical and metaphysical. And so what happens is your body biologically digests photons. And these cells that I spoke of earlier, your nervous system, your brain, all the aspects of your biological and physiological self down process light. You even see through the light refracts in your eyes, is converted into intellectual electromagnetic signals by the optic nerves, carried to the back of the vision, refracted out again, and this is how you see, this is how you are experiencing what it is you believe you see. So reality that's different from a video game is that you can smell it and feel it. If you can play Call of Duty and actually feel getting shot, smell the damn blood when the grenade off, it'd be no different than living life right now. So being in this body is like the ultimate video game. And so why is this important? You're continuing to digest and download photons and light. What's happening is your biological self is digesting them, and then your body emits these photons out into what is called biophotons. And then what biophotons do is they become photons which carry your biological signature on it energetically, and what they do is they attach themselves to and reconstruct atom molecules to fit biologically that they were just emitted from. And so this is how perception actually works in regards to particle physics. So once again, if I walk into a room and the person walk into a room, if they smell something and they convince themselves they like it, then their reality and the structure of everything vibrating around them will emit a positive image. If I smell something like it, then the structure around me will emit a negative image. So the way you change over reality is you change the way you feel and you change the way you think about something. And this is where hypnotists do this all the time. You can see hypnotists somebody be scared of spiders and they hypnotize you, you're not scared of spiders. And they be holding a spider and it don't be no problem. And as soon as you tell them, now you're scared of spiders again, oh my God, I'm touching the spider. Only between their interaction and the spider is what was in their own mind. And so when you learn how to control your own mind and you learn the law of cause and effect, okay, in synchronicity and in coincidence with the law of attraction, that's when you touch God power. That's when you become Godhood. And this is what they don't want you to know. So this is why they push religion down your goddamn face. And this is why they don't teach what you call esoteric sciences, which mean hidden sciences, to the public, because they don't want you to take responsibility for your own reality. Because as long as you're not taking responsibility for your own reality, you're allowing somebody else, which makes you the slave to their reality. And so that being said, this is the reason why you're not manifesting your dreams. Simply because you won't change your fucking heart and you won't change your fucking mind and you won't get rid of God. So that you become the God and take responsibility for the direction of your own. Now I know that sounds like some.
Yeah. Now, I ain't gonna advocate for that. But that's where the balance comes in, because we are not gods and there are levels and there are order. We're not equals for a reason. We are co-creators with God. It is through Christ. We are more than conquerors through Christ who strengthens us. So don't ever do anything without God. That's why I always start my day off with God and my day with God, because that's how it's all possible. It's God's will. Like he was saying, you can force some stuff to happen. Like he was saying, promoting. But I don't promote that because patience is a virtue. If it's not for you, it's not for you. Everybody has their time. You can force things to happen by manifesting it. Or you can wait on God, which is the best thing to do, the best advice I can give you. But what I am telling you is to take action and put yourself in position, because God's moving on those who are moving. He'll bless your works. And faith without work is dead. So you gotta be busy. Even Jesus Christ came down, he didn't just sit there and learn, and you know, wait around. He was out here making stuff happen. That's what we gotta be doing. And speaking the truth as well, because what he's saying is basically self-idolizing, worshiping yourself in a way, but in a subtle way. But knowledge is power. Definitely want to be educated. Go figure some stuff out. Definitely. And yeah, putting yourself in position to take advantage of these moves, because it's happening where everybody focus on the news, not the finance news, but the gossip, the celebrities. Money is being made. I was just showing you, if I buy all, that's not 1,379,000. Keeping my eye on this, it looks like it's ready to bounce back. I'm not sure though. I mean, history repeat itself. It's close. October, November. Maybe it might go a little bit sooner, but it's still around that mark. So yeah, I'm not sure what I'll do, but it has dropped pretty significantly. And I think this might where they want to bounce back from. So yeah, I think I'm gonna jump off from right here and ride that way. So yeah, we in it. Estimated price 98. Another 13,000 at 13 cents. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Oh, okay, they gave it to me. So I got 1,377,764. Alright. So yeah, I feel like that was the lowest it might go for now, and then what was that? So yeah, it was like around 801. Still got to be careful though, because it can do anything. It's not for sure. I mean, I don't know. We probably just wait it out. But this is that window from September 20th, which it hasn't got that low. So, I mean, it was still close though from around that 9 something. But like I said though, close enough. History repeat itself. It's not exactly what it's close. It's in the same habits. And a little game. October 18th. So yeah, I probably should have waited a little bit, but I don't know. We'll see. Because I want to get the best price, the cheapest price. So we down 16 cents. It look like it want to push. And then tomorrow the markets open around 9 o'clock. So we'll see how much this is. But we're going to wait a month for this. See how much we make. And then if this still doing the same thing around the same price, we'll just buy in more or sell out. But that's the thing though. So we'll have like a few more, which I probably could wait, probably not. If it go like 20 cent, I'm gonna say like 940. I'm taking it all out, and I'm just gonna wait and see if it drops to 7 or 8, which will probably be around November. And I'll buy back in. Then I'll just let the money sit and gain a little interest until then. Or let me see what I could do. Nah, yeah, I had to do that, and I probably would just buy a stock and hold on to that for 1 month. Get paid a dividend, and then everything will be ready for November. And I could just leave the rest of the year whatever profits we get, and depending on how much it make and how high it go and how long it sit, we'll just determine from there and take profits from that. So that's the plan. That's one strategy. But I'm just keeping an eye for now to see what's what because this weekend all of the stocks took a hit. I mean, not the stocks, all of the cryptos took a hit. Like whatever happened as far as with that Charlie Kirk stuff, and I haven't really been watching the news, but this app, what I'm using, giving me free cryptos, so I'm keeping an eye on a few different ones. Which basically you just want to be in position. And I just made a video, so let me just show it real quick. This is exactly what I use and what I am using. What I'm uh, this here right here. This app I use. The crypto. Link in the bio and on my page on my post. And all you got to do is check the Bitcoin price, and that's the free. Hold on. This how much I got so far for free and value. And then it keep adding up. Like on the 20th of October, they're gonna give me I think like 10,000 more. So I probably had like $10 by the end of all of this. And then I don't know how much it is to get for free. And then you can cash out at any time to have it in your balance. But all you do is check at the bottom the crypto price, the Bitcoin price, and then you read the article on the news, and then they give you rewards. And they got some nice articles on there too. This how you can tell what's going on with the cryptocurrencies all around the world. So I haven't read them to see what's going on, why the price has been going down. And then every week they got different challenges to get free crypto. Yeah, post on my page on YouTube. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and check out my posts. You can sign up for free. Also, link on my bio for the free crypto. $5 worth of share. Those tabs. They give you cryptos and different stuff, and then you see the 12 days. A new challenge come up, and then these are the challenges. You just do those like 2 out of 3 days, and then 4 days, 5 days, and so forth every day of the week. Different tasks, different rewards. And every week is basically you get rewarded in cryptos by the end of it. And it add up. You can also put it in your savings too. That's what the staking is about. But right now I'm just adding it up by doing the task and seeing how much I get to this thing over with October 20th. And that's this app right here. You can sign up for free. post on my page. Then I'll show you what it looks like. But I think it's on here too. Wait, no. Yeah, this one right here. 10 hours ago. You'll click on that, and then it take you right there. So you can have that. So yeah, that tab right on the post. That's the latest post I did. It's this one. I'll put a little comment on here, I guess, so y'all can see it. And y'all know that this is it. So there we go. The new moon today. What I'm gonna do is for the anniversary, we're gonna create some art. You can see this is a blank sheet. I'm gonna do it on here, and then I'm gonna paint it on my canvas later on today. But it's something that I just seen earlier. I want to try. But yeah, basically, it's gonna be something like this, and then um, this ain't gonna take longer at all. But it's just like a little preview of what I'm finna do and when I paint it and everything, what it's gonna look like. This just like a sample or whatever. But you know, art takes time. So it's gonna be a little sample. Let me get this out there. So yeah, this gonna be a little sample. And then see it like this. Yeah, like I say, art take time though. You gonna see. It's not gonna take long. This just a little sample of what I want to do and what I see. Of course, it's gonna look better once I paint it and stuff. And it's just a new style of art that I've seen and I want to try. So yeah, and it's just a sample, right? But love it once I put the colors to it and all this and that. But that's what I'm finna do, and I'm gonna paint it. You're gonna see this is my process, and I'm gonna turn it into a digital art. You're gonna love it. And by digital art, what I mean is, I am glad that I made this move because it's starting to make it make sense. It's starting to pick up. So yeah, y'all want to go ahead and invest, get you some peppy coins, and watch what I tell you. Thank you later. And then also, what you want to do is grab you some IPOs because we are already profiting, and then the next 30 days it's gonna be pretty cool. Like you know what I'm saying? See how this is taking off. Pattern group. And this is what I'm about to do with this these drawings here, paint it and everything. But not on this. I got text. I'm gonna turn it into some cryptocurrency. I mean NFT. But yeah, links below. Can make see how you do it scroll down to you wanna learn so your in a profit, grab your feet, you'll put copy below.